stands for putting members first, rising to the challenge, inspiring confidence, delivering best value and exceeding expectations. I thought we could go something slightly more honest, which would be pressuring retards into depositing everything. I'm glad you like that. Nationwide went fucking mental. Oh, blimey. Who's single in the house? Yeah, girl, they're putting up her hand. You're single because you're still at school. Yes, miss. You're not, how old are you?
19.
You're 19?
Yeah.
Did you get ID?
No.
Oh, really?
I
Come on. What kind of place are you running? But I'm single, I've been single for some time, but I'm cool with it because to me being single is a choice. It's my second choice. My last boyfriend dumped me for being too tall for him. Too tall. He'd say things like, Hannah, you're only that tall because you wear 6-inch heels. He thinks that is 6 inches. He dumped me. But things got boring in that relationship, so we thought to spice it up a bit, spice up playing a little bit of strip poker. Because that can be quite sexy. But unfortunately for me, this guy was particularly unreliable, so sort of turned into strip solitaire. Just a glorified way of getting ready for bed. Strip Monopoly then. Playing strip Monopoly, that's quite sexy. But like all of you, I've only ever played Monopoly with my family. Get out of jail free card. Yeah, Dad could use one. But I think in comedy you need a little bit of truth, and I want to share with you something quite truthful now. This, where is it? This down here. This is my diary from when I was 12 years old. It genuinely is my diary from when I was 12. You can see the pages there of writing of me as a 12-year-old. I reread this recently. Turns out, as a 12-year-old, I was mental. I was absolutely mental. I mean, I had a difficult time at school anyway, and like, did your mum ever used to put your name in the back of your school jumper or your school shirt or something? Yeah, my mum used to put my name in the back of my knickers. Now, I don't know how many times she thought I was taking them off. But actually, I've taken that on board now, and I put my phone number. It's resourceful, more than anything. But just an idea of how mental I was when I was 12. Just this is absolutely genuinely true. In the back of my diary, I've written the list of my friends' names, and I've given each of them a mark out of 10. I was trying to create a super race of friends. I was like Hitler with bunches. It's like Ryan 8, Charlotte 7, Harry 9, Chloe 1. She used to bully me. But actually, the funny thing about Chloe is she's on crack now. So every cloud. But I just want to read you. I just want to share with you my favourite part from my diary, just to give you an idea of where is it here. This is just utterly true. I was utterly mental. Just imagine me, some 12-year-old underneath my gladiator's duvet, penning this. December 13th, 1999. Quite fancy Harry. But don't think I'd go out with him as he said he'd once killed a man. I know we're only 12, but he's quite big for his age. And this is my favourite bit. And has a lazy eye. Clearly, Harry is a killer. And another thing about me when I was 12 is that I have like obsessive compulsive disorder. And I don't know if there's anyone in that has obsessive compulsive disorder, you know. What's your name? He's still on fire, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic. It doesn't matter. I was trying to bring him back into it. I thought he's been quiet for a while. I don't want him to suddenly shout "Cock!" or something. It doesn't matter. I'm not bothered about your name. No. Oh, okay. Well, basically, but I used to have obsessive compulsive disorder. And the thing with obsessive compulsive disorder is that you think if you don't do something or say something or write something or touch something that someone you love will die. And for me, it was my grandparents. I thought if I didn't do these things, my grandparents would die. They're dead now, so that's a huge relief. But the thing is, with regards to my diary, what I had to do, I genuinely had to write it. After every entry into my diary, I had to write what I had for the team. There's no reason for it apart from being slightly obsessive. And so that means that I've got bits of my diary that read like this. They called me names again at school. Sometimes at school I just feel like crying. I still do now. Bangers and mash. out. So, who here has been in a newsagent's? Yeah? This is comedy for the people. Well, I went to the newsagent's the other day, and genuinely, on the front of one of the magazines, it had the title, "My husband Barry killed and murdered my 12-year-old son, and then turned his bloodied knife on me." And I thought, Jesus. But the name of this magazine was That's Life. That's not life, that's a fucking horror story. And the section that it was in, was women's interests. Women's, as if that's what we're interested in, cold-blooded murder. Well, we are, has anyone ever read Heat magazine? Heat magazine, in Heat magazine, I don't know if you back me up, Heat magazine, there's a section in it called The Circle of Shame. And you think maybe, yeah, there is, right? And you think maybe Barry was in that. He's a child murderer. That's pretty shit, but it's if Victoria Beckham has a sweat patch. And like, if she'd shat herself, I think I'd pay for that. But next to That's Life is a magazine called Pick Me Up. So I pick it up. That's what it says on the tin. And that's got a section, I shit you not, called Aren't Men Daft? Aren't Men Daft? Barry's in it. I've done something really fucking stupid. But, oh, fun times. I'm just going to finish now, I think, on a little bit about the internet. I've got a favourite website. My favourite website is www.adultfriendfinder.com. Yeah, all right! Rich knows. But has anyone ever been to it, apart from Rich? Yeah, have you? Because if you have, I've seen your cock. That's the problem, because Adult Friend Finder, basically what it is it's a dating website, but instead of like profile pictures of faces, it's page upon page of pictures. That's all it is. It's as if blokes must take pictures of them, stick them up there, and expect women to go, "Oh God, that's gorgeous." "Oh, that's the most attractive piece." "Oh, he must moisturise." That's not moisturiser. That's vile. But after about 4 or 5 hours of trawling through these pictures, I realised that you can run searches by counties and towns. Now, the Isle of Wight is a very small place. It was like a genitals-based Friends reunited. It's like, oh, I know him! He's grown. I even found my old maths teacher on there. We'd all seen it. How else am I going to teach you inches? Best days of your life, eh? Yeah, now he's the one on the register. I'm going to leave you with this because it's not mine. So, good night.